Hello everyone, welcome back to more draft. We're doing our draft analysis for SDA this week. We'll probably have the battle within the same week, because why not? So, we were 11th pick overall out of 14, and somehow we still managed to get Terapagos. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm happy because we get to use the turtle for once. On our way back, we managed to grab Cinderace, which is, more hazard removal sometimes, but also is just really, really good. Considering it's very fast, it has Libero, it has good utility. Always nice. Third round pick, I was debating between Raging Bolt, and then I saw Terra Hydrapple was still on the board. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm grabbing Terra Hydrapple, because why not? Because, it's disgusting because it has regen for whatever reason. And then we have our fourth pick overall being Jirachi, which I didn't really know how it was still there, but, we needed a good steel type, and we're just like, yeah, why not get the good steel type? And then we have our second Wish Passermon, Sylveon. It was round 5. Most of the fairies were somehow still on the board, and I'm just like, well, Sylveon is still here. Let's grab Sylveon, so we can spam Hyper Voice and Wish, amongst other things. And now we have a mon we haven't used, basically ever, Hisuian Samurai. I'm not used to using mons with sharpness, because, well, I usually never get them. I've only had, Cleavor, one time. And that thing was pretty good, and this is probably better Cleavor, because, well, it still has the same speed as Cleavor, but it gets, it basically gets attack spikes. So, that's useful. And what was this, round 7, we somehow get Ursaluna. I don't know how that thing was still on the board at that point. But we took it because, 1, we needed a ground type, and 2, this thing is just so annoying to deal with. It just hits so hard. And then we pick Rotom, which is another Terra Captain, but I'm gonna be real, our other Terra Captains are not as important as our main Terra Captain, being Hydrapple. We picked Rotom, which is, which has good whip, has good speed, it's a Volt Switchmon, has a Willow, has Hex, has T-Wave. Just solid overall, considering it was, pretty cheap. Also gives me good immunities, for the most part. And the round after, it's like, well, we need a poison type, and there's not many good ones that are cheap, so, we're taking Swalot, because it was 2 points, and it's not the worst. Considering the other option was basically, I think, Arbok, which I don't hate, it's just I'd rather have Swalot. Because it actually is funny. He's a funny guy. And our last pick is Leavanny, mostly because 1, I wanted webs, 2, Spidops was taken. I'm just like, well, what has webs that I know will very likely get to me? And the answer was Leavanny. I'm like, well, this thing's not amazing, but it's a Leavanny, I guess. Also, I forgot this thing has 500 BST. It always trips me up. I always think it's like 460. And if we scroll down here, you notice the weaknesses. There's no big common weakness anywhere, which honestly surprised me. But I'm like, well, we don't have no flying type, so there's no extra ice weak. There's no additional ice weakness there, and most of the flying types are neutral to fighting, so that usually doesn't help. But also there's not extra rock weaknesses because of having a flying type, so it's really nice overall not having a bunch of weaknesses. However, if you notice of the speed tiers, it's they're a bit all over the place, but, well, with the speed tiers we have is you can't run Trick Room into me because I have a Terra Hydrapple and an Ursaluna. So it's not going to be a good time for you. There's also Sylveon. And even if you try to attempt to hyper offensive me out, I have the Terrapagos that learns Rapid Spin. I have a Cinderace, which is just monstrous. And I have Leavanny for webs, which is, just evil. Because a lot of these mons under webs become a lot more annoying. And gosh forbid you have Ursaluna outspeed you. Because then you're gonna eat a facade to the face, and that's not gonna be a fun time for you. Well, either way, that is our draft analysis for SDA. Hopefully we actually have an amazing season for once, instead of, dealing with all the awful RNG on our end, because my goodness, does it always happen, and does it annoy me. Till then, bye-bye!